His Excellency Mr. Chhuon Dara, Honorable Secretary of State, Ministry of Commerce, Cambodia, to kindly address the inaugural plenary.
His Excellency Honorable Surya Prabhu, Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, His Excellency Inge Lukta, Asean Minister, His Excellency Secretary General of the Asean Secretariat, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me to be here to attend the ASEAN India Business and Investment Meet and Expo in the beautiful city of New Delhi. On behalf of the Royal Government of Cambodia and on my own behalf, I would like to express my appreciation to the Government of India for the invitation and the warm hospitality extended to Cambodia delegation and for organizing this important event so as to promote trade and investment development between ASEAN and India. Today's forum is playing a significant role as a platform which brings together high-level government officials, prominent speakers, relevant stakeholders, and the private sector of many countries to meet up face-to-face for an exchange of views and ideas on ways to strengthen and expand trade and investment cooperation. I congratulate and support ASEAN India Business and Investment Meet and Expo and all businessmen taking part in this forum, which provide the opportunity to discuss the possibility of trade and investment promotion, as well as to promote a better understanding of business conditions and their practices in their countries. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I highly appreciate the effort made by our government and the private sector for the significant achievement in the implementation of our cooperation, in particular the implementation of the ASEAN-India Free Trade Agreement. At the same time, I would like to welcome the reconvene the meeting of the ASEAN-India Trade Negotiation Committee and its working group, followed by the decision made by our economic minister in order to review and upgrade our FTAs, especially trade in goods and trade in services agreement, and find better way for enhancing our economic cooperation. We welcome the constructive discussion on how to progress the planned review of the ASEAN-India Trade in Goods Agreement. The scope of the review of the agreement was previously endorsed at the 12 AM India consultation in August 2015 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It is important to review the agreement in order to ensure that the ASEAN-India Trade in Goods Agreement is a trade facilitative relevant to the current global trading practices. I strongly believe that this review and upgrading the ASEAN-India FTA, as well as an active engagement of ASEAN-India private sector, can boost trade in goods and services, investment, as well as stimulate job and growth in the two regions. In this context, ASEAN has recognized the significance of ASEAN Plastic. The negotiation of Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, called ASEP, were launched and initiated in 2012 as the outcome of the 21st ASEAN Summit in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. ASEP is a mega trade deal comprised of the 10 ASEAN members and 6 other strategic trade partners of ASEAN Plus One FTA. ASEP is now being negotiated and expected to be concluded next year. The India's initiative, namely the Act East policy and Make in India, could complement ASEAN community building efforts. In this regard, the ASEAN leader encouraged India to work with ASEAN to realize the vision and goals outlined in the ASEAN 2025, forging ahead together. The significant progress of ASEAN in India dialogue relation with the implementation of various programs and activities as outlined in the action plan of the ASEAN-India Partnership for Peace, Progress and Prosperity. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the physical connectivity is very crucial to the successful development and expansion of trade and investment. The ADB estimated that 7 billion a year is required to implement the ASEAN Master Plan on connectivity for the next 5 to 10 years. Asia needs 8 to 10 trillion over the next 5 to 10 years to invest in the infrastructure project to improve connectivity. No government in ASEAN or Asia had the capital to implement these infrastructure projects alone. In this connection, I urge the private sector to cooperate with the public sector to implement some of these much needed projects, either through the Build, Operate, Transfer, called BOT, or through the public-private partnership. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, taking this opportunity, I would like to highlight some of trade, investment, and economic environment of Cambodia. According to the World Bank, Cambodia has become the most open foreign direct investment regime in ASEAN. More recently, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and other Southeast Asian investors are finding Cambodia a welcoming home for their businesses. Cambodia has an open economy and does not put any technical barrier or any restriction on imported goods that would prevent their sale in Cambodia. Cambodia has received trade preferences from many developed countries which allow the export of Cambodia products to those markets with duty-free and quota-free. Cambodia investment policy is liberal with tax incentives. In this regard, I would like to invite all of businessmen to come and visit Cambodia, the Kingdom of Wonder, and to evaluate vast business and investment opportunity in Cambodia. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, today's forum is very useful. That's why I hope that today's forum is one of the key factors to promote business activity, considering this is an important area where we have operated well together and where we have great potential for the future. I strongly believe that this meeting will provide a good opportunity for trade and investment development and has created a strong network, not only government to government, but also government to business and business to business. Once again, I would like to extend my warm welcome to all of participants to the forum and hope that the event will bring you a fruitful outcome in establishing your long-term business partnership. Finally, I would like to thank all of you for being here and hope that today's forum will help to promote trade and investment cooperation to all countries involved and to encourage the businessmen of both sides to consider cooperating with each other, which will enable us to achieve trade and investment and economic development between Cambodia, ASEAN, and India. I wish you all the best and wish the event a great success. Thank you for your kind attention.